Alright, so now we're going to take a look at how to play the solo to Tom Sawyer from Rush. So I'll play it through one time and then we'll break it down and do it in pieces. So it sounds something like this. Okay, so the first section of the solos is this part right here. So I'll go. So what that is, we're starting off on the G string on the 1st fret, and we're sliding up to the 4th, and then to the 7th fret. And then the next lick, what we're doing here is we're pulling off on the B string from the 9th to the 7th, back to the 9th, and then moving up to the 10th fret on the B string, and then going back to the 9th. And then from there you're going to hammer on and pull off from the 7th to the 9th, and then slide down to the 3rd, and then play the 5th. This is all on the B string. So again, slowly it's... And then on the B string again, you're going to play the 10th to the 9th, back to the 10th, and slide up to the 12th. Again, so the whole section sounds like this, slow. Okay, the next part after that is this. So what we're doing there, on the low E, we're playing the 5 to the 7, and then to the 5 on the A string. And then you're doing a half step bend on the B string at the 5th fret. And then you're doing a pull off from on the B string from the 3rd to open, back to the 2nd, and then doing a pinch harmonic on the 3rd. So it's... Okay, and the next part is this part right here. Now, it may not sound right, but I've slowed this down from the isolated guitar tracks of him playing this solo, and this is what he's doing here. So what we're doing here is on the B string, we're doing a hammer-on from the 5th to the 7th. Then we're playing the 5th on the B to the 7th on the G. Then we're playing the 5th on the B again to the 6th on the G. And it's all really heavy pinch harmonics, so it sounds like this slow. And then from there, you're on the G string, you're playing the 7th to the 6th to the 4th. Okay, and then you're playing the 4th to the 6th again to the 5th on the B. So the whole thing slowly sounds like this. Okay, so let's do the whole thing slow up to that point. So starting from the G string. Okay, and from there we're going to go up on the B string to the 15th fret, and we're going to play this lick right here. So what we're doing there is the first part is you're hammering off from the 15th to the 12th. And then you're playing the 14th on the B string. You're playing the 12th on the high E to the 14th on the B again. And from there you're playing the 15th to the 12th again, to the 14th on the G, back to the 12th to the 15th on the B, 12th on the high E, 14th on the B again. So the second part of that is, okay, so the whole lick is like this. And the next part of the lick is you're pulling off from the 14th to the 12th to the 14th on the, and that's on the B string, to the 14th on the G. Back to the 12th on the B. So to the 15th, and you're going to slide up to the 17th on the B. Then from there you're going to grab the 16th on the high E and bend up. So the whole part again is, then you're going to play this lick right here. So what we're doing, that's slow down, is you're playing the 17th fret on the high E. This is all on the high E string. Then you're playing the 16th, 17th, 19th, back to the 17th, back to the 16th, and that's just repeating. And then you're going to bend up on the 19th fret, and that's that whole part. It's all on the 19th fret. And from there, you're going to finish off with this lick. So what we're doing there is between the A and the D string, the D and the A string. You're playing the 7th on the D to the 9th on the A. Okay, then you're going to drop down one fret and play the 6th on the D to the 7th on the A. So it's, then you're going to drop down to the 4th on the D on the D to the 5th on the A. Then you're going to play the first part again. Then you're going to play this part right here. Repeat the 6th on the D to the 7th on the A. But instead of going down again, you're going to play the 5th on the A to the 7th on the low E. So it's, okay. Back up to this part again, and back down to the 4th and the 5th on the A and the D strings, on the D and the A. Okay, so that whole part. And you're going to play the 5th to the 7th on the A, on the E and the A strings. Then you can hit the open, you play a power chord, the E. Sorry about that buzz, I gotta get that fixed. And then you're gonna play just an E chord right up here at the 7th fret. So again, I'll play the whole solo all the way through slowly. the whole solo.